Hello, welcome to Painted Forest Art. I'm Rebecca, and today I'm going to be starting on a piece based on this design, and it's taken from a small part of a helmet called the Valsgarde helmets, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, sorry. But they were discovered in Sweden and date to approximately the mid to late 7th century. And they have some beautiful design work on them. And I'm going to be doing that design on this stunning red glass. And I'm thinking instead of painting the design itself, I might do something with kind of more the negative space. I haven't figured it all out yet, but we'll see. And you can watch how I figure out that process. Here's my idea sketch, and scaling up is always really difficult for me because the proportions need to be right. So I suspect there's going to be a lot of drawing and erasing, but we'll see. Valsgarde is an area north of Uppsala in Sweden, notable for many graves from the Swedish Vendel age, around 550 to 793 ACE. Archaeologists, including Greta Arvidsson, excavated several of the burials. It was found that they were very similar to ones found in England, like the famous Sutton Hoo. Many of the graves were for society's elite, as evidenced by the extremely finely crafted grave goods, like the helmet that I took my inspiration from. Armor like this must have been created by highly skilled craftsmen. I love the detail of them. Alright, I think I've got all of the major elements where they need to be. Oh, except for this bit. So the way I'm doing this, the lines themselves, I actually want to be the negative space, so I'm not going to paint those, so that's going to show through glow with the red stained glass. And then I think I'm going to do the second layer be this part, and then the top first layer be the spaces in between. I feel sort of bad for this one little line that's not connected to anything else. Everything else is all stuck into other stuff, but this one's just out here by its own. I think I want some sort of design in the spaces in between, but I'm not sure what. It needs to be really simple so it doesn't take away from the overall effect. Because if I do lines, I feel like it's gonna get kind of weird. I just do some dots. Is it gonna be enough? I like that. This is the back of the glass, so what I tend to think of as layer 2.
Gold in the painting. Hello and goodbye. I vanish. I vanish. You see me no more. No more.
I was just checking out the painting that I had done so far and found that the shadow of it looks really neat right now. I wonder if I could do something with that in the future. I think I'm gonna go with white for this, for the top layer, well, the mostly top layer. I haven't quite entirely decided yet, but I think it's the way to go. The white doesn't look as cool against the white paper, but I think it'll pop a lot more with the red background. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So it will look cool eventually, I swear. Alright, so I've been thinking for a while about what to put in these spaces at the front of the piece, and I think I finally decided on kind of this, and I think it'll look a little bit like scales in the thing, so I'm going to start drawing this out. Alright, I like that, but then I decided this is so face-like. Maybe it needs to have an eye, be some sort of creature.
And it's appropriate to make my design look a bit like an animal, because that's often what the people working in this style did. If you look at most of the works coming out of Northern Europe at this time, they incorporate coiled and twisted creatures all over them.
Doing the super glamorous second layer touch-up work to make sure it's not all just shining through and looking cruddy. Welcome back. First, I have a couple of housekeeping things to let you know about. The first is that I set up an Instagram account. It's Painted Forest Art, and I'll link to it in the description below. And the second thing, and sort of related, is that I got a job, and outside of art, but it encompasses some of my other passions in life, so it's really great. And because of that, I probably won't be posting to YouTube as much, and that's where I figured the Instagram would be a slightly easier way of still getting my art out and showing you what I've been doing, because I will definitely keep painting. Alright, onto this piece itself, and I love it. It turned out fantastic. In the right light, it literally glows, and of course I'll put some pictures on after this that show you what I mean, but it really just captures the light in a great way. I hope that you enjoyed learning a bit about the helmet that this design element was taken from, and a little bit about the history of it. I had a lot of fun painting this one, so. Alright, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!